like for me, being in that situation, if I've been barking all day and and we lost,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start giving them their credit. Like, hey man, great game. Y'all got us
Okay.
this time. Y'all got us. But I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Because Jalen killed him with that response. It's just like
So good.
Like, man, we won the game, man. you know what else he said. Welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham and my co-host Bo Wolf. Bo, what we talking about today, baby?
Episode 2, BG. We appreciate all the response and the feedback that we've got after episode 1. Make sure you're commenting and liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And this episode is presented by Parks Casino, Pennsylvania's #1 casino. And we do want to put the call out, BG, for people to send us their highlight videos from like youth football or high school football.
Your strip
BG
sacks.
wants to break these down. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna break them down.
All right. Well, let's get into it. BG, I thought that the way that we came up to the studio today was very funny. We got two really good BG interactions. So we're coming in, and on the sidewalk, you can just see how much like you lit up this woman's face. She's like, oh my! She doesn't expect to see Brandon Graham here in the studio, right? And she's like, oh my gosh, can I take a picture? And you're very gracious, and you do it. And she's like, you have made her day before 9 o'clock in the morning. Then we get on the elevator with one other guy, and this guy, you can tell he's eyeing you. He's looking you up and down, and he
said, hey man, you play ball? I'm like, man, I used to. He like, what for who? I'm like, Eagles. And then
he
was
pauses.
Like, he paused and was like,
and he goes,
Josh Sweat? Oh, man. I say, Josh, shout out to my boy Josh, man. He got a nice little sack this week, too.
And you just go, no, he's still playing.
I say, he's still playing, though, man. But nice try. And then he ended up walking off.
And he never found out. He never got to the bottom of it.
No.
Like his whole day is going to be like, man, who was I on the elevator with?
And I was not going to tell him. I wasn't going to tell him. I mean, Josh Sweat, and that's my guy, too.
I also think it's so funny to no shade to Josh Sweat. I love Josh Sweat. But to know who Josh Sweat is, but not know who Brandon Graham is, to me, it's hard to get there.
Unless you just heard his name, or you know what? He did have that, what commercial was that? Charmin?
Oh, yeah.
It could be the commercial.
You think that guy's a Charmin guy?
Yeah, he could be a Charmin guy.
Oh, that's very funny. I also appreciate the fit game here. I think you said wifey was like.
Oh, yeah. So my wife, she definitely just want me to just continue to keep stepping it up as I continue to get better in my career. I feel like, football is over, and now it's trying to just look good.
No, I did see, and this I can identify with.
Mm-hmm.
I did see your wife say something on social media about like, oh yeah, talk about getting up early, but you're also just falling asleep on the couch.
Yeah, that too.
That's part of being a dad.
That's part of it too.
I'm sorry.
That's part of it, y'all. Like when you come home and you just got done doing, okay, now I'm doing the podcast, but when I was working out and going to practice and meetings, then when you come home, that's what you got to do. You got to make sure that you are available. Your kids don't care on how much you did before you got here.
Sure.
I just know I need a little bit of your time too. And then my wife wants some time too.
Yeah.
So, of course, by the time I get to that end time where she want to watch a couple shows, you got about 5 to 10 minutes with me, and then I'm about out. Then I'm gonna see you in the morning.
So this is not like during the day.
No. Well, sometimes
because I'll do that too. I mean, I'll just give me 10 minutes on the couch. See you later.
When you consistently doing it every day like this, where it's like going to practice, doing this, some days longer than others, but yes, I sometimes come home when baby girl ain't got gymnastics or something. It used to be Wednesdays. Man, I lay up on the couch and I try to be talking to people and all that stuff. But man, that quick little nap.
That's the best 10 minutes of sleep you're going to get.
Ever. And
wifey
wifey let me. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She ain't got nothing to do. I done did everything, hopefully, and then she ain't just creating something because she can't get sleep. Because she can't sleep like me. I mean, I could be out at any time.
It's an important dad skill.
It is. But for her mind is racing too fast. And she don't want to. She don't want to take the nap when I offer it to her all the time. But don't get mad at me because I do it.
What we do sometimes on the weekend is we do like Rachel and my wife will get up with the kids and then I'll get up and she'll be able to go back down for like an hour and a half or something like that. Well, every now and then we do that.
Yeah, and that's what's nice. I mean, you gotta compromise. And so for me,
it's a tag team.
I compromise by, hey, kids, let's go out to let's go to Thrills. We like going to Thrills Adventure Park.
Okay.
That's in King of Pressure. We go out there. We had some fun. I could spend 2 hours there with them, and then we end up coming back, giving wifey some alone time. And you just gotta, the stuff you gotta do, man. I mean, I'm cool with it because my kids, they ain't no problems when they with me. And of
I like
course,
hanging out with them.
Yeah, I like hanging out. I like hanging out because I know that it's important. And on top of that, sometimes I don't feel like it, but I mean, I always have a good time when I finally suck it up and do it, and then be like, man, I'm so happy I did it.
Of course.
It's just like we're working out. You suck before you got to do it, but then you so happy when you finished and now you feeling good. And then when that day come when you looking good, you like, I'm glad I sacrificed.
And with that, we had to run it back. All right, BG, we do have to start at the end of the game.
Yep.
Because we know how good you are at trash talking.
Mm-hmm.
What did you make of the exchange at the end of the game between Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts? Chris Jones saying, hey, man, you don't even have 100 yards. And Jalen saying,
man, that was a great response. I'll just say
we won
that.
The game.
I couldn't have had a better response right there. I mean, Jay, at the end of the day, we won the game. It don't matter what. Like, you going home with that L.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm all for that. Oh, man, it just brought me back, gave me chills a little bit.
It was. I thought that was such a good insight into Jalen too.
Uh-huh.
What did you make of Chris Jones? Is it like, as a trash talker, is that like, what are we doing? You already lost the game. Wait.
Yeah, you might as well not say nothing.
Yeah,
because it just make you look even worse.
Looks like a sore loser.
Oh, sore loser for sure. Like for me, being in that situation, if I've been barking all day and and we lost,
yeah,
I'm gonna just start giving them their credit. Like, hey man, great game. Y'all got us this time. Y'all got us. But I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
because Jalen killed him with that response. It's just like
so good.
Like, man, we won the game, man. you know what else he said, but but it was so good.
It's like it is like it was very petulant. It was like a child, like you lose a video game, like you didn't even have 100 yards.
Yeah, you didn't even have 100 yards, and it's like, man, what is about? It's about winning the game.
Yeah.
It don't matter what the stat line is. I get my stats later.
And we talked about that last week, that is the way that Jalen is wired.
Yeah.
And, every step of the way, better than almost anybody, like, he proves that. And he commits to that.
He do. And that's what you have to do. You have to not worry about how people want to see it. They want to see it a certain way. They want all this excitement, and then you win or whatever. Look, sometimes it's going to be boring, but we going to win. And what's the goal? The end goal is to hold that trophy. And the party is when we win it all. The party for everybody else is at that parade. And everybody talking about the parade. Everybody can brag about them Eagles and all that stuff. So the people that's talking, I mean, I'm sure it's not a bunch of Eagles fans, but I feel like, yes, you want to see it a certain way, but don't you just want to win? Because when Monday come in and we beat that team that everybody thought we couldn't beat, it might have been an ugly one, but hey, at the same time, we won. Man, I'll never take them for granted.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because there is that sort of conversation with some Eagles fans about a very good win. Obviously, going on the road to beat Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, fantastic win. The defense looked great.
Yep.
There are some things that the offense could work on, right? Like the passing game could look a little bit better. How do you feel as a player? Like, is that fair? Like, you're going to be working on that stuff too, but also you want to appreciate the win.
I don't feel it's always fair because not everybody is looking at that film. Everybody is not seeing how things are being played and them taking away certain first two reads of Jay, and then now he got to move around a little bit because it's a chess match out there. Playing against Spag, the defensive coordinator, he's a great coordinator. Him and even Vic Fangio. Fangio's a good one. We gave Mahomes flux too at the same time. And then we made the plays that we supposed to make at the time. And it's the way the game goes. We away. You know what I'm saying? We at an away game. It's unfamiliar territory. And you out there, you got so many things up against you. The crowd against you. All the different things that's against you. And so the only thing you could do is play together. And it don't always be as sweet as you want it to be. But it's hard going in Arrowhead Stadium and getting a win, especially with Mahomes being the top guy now. And, man, I just say that it's a daily walk because there's new guys in there.
Well, that's right, and we saw it last season where you can't expect to be at your best in week 2, and so as you continue to chase that, to still be racking up wins, like that's ideal.
Yeah, and that's why you can't worry about what other people saying. You can't get caught up in all the other stuff because as soon as you start losing, they done distracted you, and now they really gonna get on you. But man, I would just say to the team, continue to keep building. Everybody, we gonna get the ball to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just like that Super Bowl, it was all that talk about this, and that. But in that Super Bowl, you got AJ got the ball, you got Devontae get the ball, you got and the person that got the ball most of the time, they bottled him up. They was making sure he didn't Saquon that he wasn't gonna beat him. So Jalen beat him with his arm. I mean, and so I'm so happy that Dotson, all them boys, they had a good game. Everybody had a good game. Even the defensive line, Sweaty and all the guys, Milton, and everybody got paid leaving this place. So they can't worry about nothing. Just got to continue to keep building one step at a time, one day at a time.
Well, Sweaty left, but then he came back to our elevator.
Right, came back. I'm Josh Sweat. Philly, y'all know me. I've been bringing that energy on the field for years. But off the field, I wanted something better to celebrate with, without all the sugar. That's why I partnered to bring you Crooked Tea. It's 0 carbs, 80 calories, and just tastes so good. Whether it's after a game, at the tailgate, or just chilling, Crooked Tea's what I'm reaching for. And I gotta take a second to shout out some of the spots already holding it down with Crooked Tea. Uptown Beer Garden, Pagano's Market, Independence Beer Garden, Cavs Rittenhouse, Guppy's Good Time, and Ladder 15. Appreciate y'all for keeping the city stocked. So whether you're grabbing one at the bar or cracking the can at home, celebrate with me the Zero Sugar way and go get you some Crooked Tea. So much going on this fall at Parks Casino, my casino of choice. You'll also find a collection of award-winning restaurants inside Parks Casino, including the Liberty Bell Gastropub and Beer Garden. The best cover bands in the 360 Lounge every weekend, Latin night this Thursday with free dance lessons and a live band. Plus, Joe Conklin hosting national comedians every month and also country line dancing every month. Parks Casino, this is how you win. Pennsylvania's #1 casino. Tickets to all upcoming shows are available at parkscasino.com. You must be over 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
So from that game, otherwise, let's start with the defense, obviously. How can you, if you were trying to explain it to people, like we saw Mahomes scrambling a bunch in the first half.
Yeah.
Like how tough is that? How demoralizing is that when he does that stuff? And then how did the Eagles go about bottling him up in the second half?
Well, I think that they definitely had to talk. They had to talk in halftime because that's something that we always talk about. We got to rush without being scared, but you got to be conscious of where Mahomes is in the pocket and where the holes are, especially when you're rushing. And so we know that he like a guy that likes to step up and escape in the B gap. That's the gap between the guard and the tackle. And so whenever we running around too wide, that's when he can step in and go. And that's what I was saying. Just sometimes you got to be more cohesive as a unit in order to collapse the pocket together. Sometimes you always got one that might have got pushed up the field a little bit. It just everybody's one-on-ones and sometimes two-on-ones, the double teams like what's the name get. You don't always be able to be at your landmark or where we are supposed to be because of how how strong somebody might be or how you might have just not rushed the right, the angles and stuff like that. So Mahomes know that he's really good at finding the hole, and I felt like in the second half, those guys really was just collapsing the pocket together.
When it gets to that rush lane integrity, as they call it, right? Is that all, like, do you know it pre-snap, or do you have to sort of figure it out as the play is going where everybody else is?
Well, if you notice, the center always points where he's going. Like, so if he's pointing left and on our side it's the right, we are saying hot left. We're saying the hot is where we're getting one-on-ones on the left. This is where your zone side is on the right side because that's where the center's going.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 3-on-2 type of thing versus one-on-ones on the left side. And so whenever we always looking at the center and trying to figure out which way he's going so we can know where's the man side so we can have the games and the stunts because that's where you can have your pick and rolls pretty much. That's what that's what pretty much you're doing. But it's always good to that's how you learn your integrity because when you on the zone side, you got to make sure that you collapsing it and bunching them up because that's more tough because you need to be in the area because the one-on-ones is just going to be free. They free to do inside, outside, and then you just play off them wherever it comes.
So generally speaking, would someone like Mahomes, he's more likely to escape on the man side, on the one-on-one side?
On the zone side.
He's more likely to go on the zone side.
Because the center can always help. Like, so what happens sometimes, the center and the D tackle will get on the guard, and then the center come and hit him from the side, and then he'll end up knocking him out his landmark where he's supposed to be. And sometimes that's exactly where he escaped, right where he got knocked over.
Got it.
And so those double teams, I mean that's why Jalen Carter is how he is, man, because you can't move him too much. Him and Jordan Davis, and so you gotta be able to know how they want to play you too. Because if you see it on film, and he's the center that likes to try to crack you from the side, especially when you're not looking, then that's how you start to play it in the game.
Are there guys over the course of your career who you felt the best about running those games with?
Oh yeah. As far as like running them with me or running
like who you had the best rapport with,
the best rapport I've had with someone. I had to say, me and Jalen Carter got some good stuff. Okay. We had some good stuff going. Me and Fletch though, for sure.
I mean, you guys.
I gotta go
Fletch
first.
Yeah.
I gotta go Fletch first because Fletch knew. I mean, it's just certain stuff we just said and I already knew.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna say Fletch. Fletch was the guy that I had the most rapport with, and he had the most rapport with everybody. And that's why it was sometimes fights to come on. I'm a.
You wanted to be Fletch's partner.
Yeah,
because everybody wants to be Fletch's partner,
because he's gonna do certain things and he's gonna penetrate when you need him, and some people get stuck and that messes the game up, and so you gotta be able to get penetration when you rushing. Okay, and so Fletch was a guy that was hot commodity. When you want to
it's like I know Chris Long has told the story of you guys fighting over
who was going to
line up on the right tackle because he was like shark meat at that point. But I mean, you guys are also fighting over who gets to go next to Fletch.
Yes, that too. And then you know what else? It's more of with me and Chris. It was more of we used to fight about being on the left side because our best rushes is on the left side than the right side. I feel more stiff, bending to the left a little more, and so. That was just something that you just got to suck up sometimes because it's like, all right, Chris, you let me do it last time, I got you.
Right.
And then
part of being a teammate. Yeah.
And then it gets tricky when he be like, oh, I don't know who got it last time, but let me go again this time. Then I'm like, boy, come on, man. Like like you keep score sometimes, and it don't always work in your favor. So Chris and us, we used to have a lot of fun with that.
Was that always the case that you preferred being on the left side?
Yeah. Okay. I really did. And that's where most of the time I play, especially being a vet. Coach was like, hey, line up on the side you like. All right, coach, cool. Yeah. Bet. I ain't going to fight it. But Sweaty was good on the right side. Yeah. Some people like the right. Some people don't care. Mm-hmm. And I like the people that don't care because, I mean, I don't care, but I want to give my best that I can. And, of course, I started working the right side more so I can get better with that too. But that left side was just a little different.
So with Jalen Carter, this is only year 3 for him. Yeah. Was it early on that you felt like he was good at those games too?
I just feel like when you running games, you got to practice them. And with us, we just had a rapport where it's like, hey man, I'm gonna do this 1 or 2, and however many steps, and then I'm counting on you to be here. And he like, trust me, I'm gonna be there. All right, bet. And then we start working it in practice. Then we was just killing our O linemen, doing it. Not saying killing them, but you know what I mean.
Of course, it's tough to kill those guys.
It's tough to get them boys, especially Lane. And when you got a guy like Jalen Carter, and that boy, man, when I say he going. And you play the guard a little more, then get rubbed into the tackle, And then as Lane think I'm coming to him, I fake and I go inside, and now we got a one-on-one with the guard. And now the guard got to make a decision, either come off me or Jalen Carter go inside of I don't want to say that because but Jalen Carter
beat him to the inside.
Beat him from his inside of it. Man, all these pauses, boy.
Listen, there's a lot of them in football. That's what happens.
Got me with the wordplay last time.
I mean, we already got through the penetration in the pass rush, so there's more to come, I'm sure.
I know. But yeah, for sure. Well, we trying to get a one-on-one with the guard, and so whoever end up not getting them is the one that come up free.
Okay.
If we run the game right.
With Jalen Carter, I also think this is interesting. This is something we talked a little bit about last year, which is that there's this perception of Jalen Carter, and the Spitgate incident in week 1 kind of plays into that.
Yeah.
But I don't know that he gets enough credit for, as young as he is, he seems to be a very intelligent player on the field. Like he can really read what's going on.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Very well for a young
his
player.
His IQ is really good, on the field for sure. And that's what makes him, just really good at knowing what's coming, looking at different things from the linemen, just certain tips that you would be like, oh, okay, you was looking at that? Okay, I seen the same thing. And now you see even more than you hear in the calls. When people get tired, man, them calls just be so clear. And all you got to do is be paying attention. And that's one thing I say, like, that boy be paying attention. He know what's coming. And, now it's just all about stopping it.
Is there like a famous tell or something like that you can remember from your time that you can come clean on now that somebody sort of gave away?
Well, you can always look at the pressure
okay.
of certain guys because of how big they are. As far as some guys, they're 6'7", they can't get in certain stances.
Yeah.
And when they are asked to get in certain stances, then they tip off, man, sometimes which way they going.
Yeah.
And then they tip off, he might be pulling because he's real light on his hands.
Okay.
He's trying to go a different way, so he can get there faster. Yeah, it's all these different little nuances that you have to really pay attention to. But that's film study. You watching. When people get tired, how are they? Okay, cool. He done had it's a 15-play drive. Let's see how he is on play 10. Okay, cool. But they, especially, when it's a long drive too, man, you see the cowards. The cowards come out.
Ooh.
Not even saying, just everybody. We all got something in there where we got to push through, and you really do see on film, who can suck it up, and who's the ones that you can get in their head.
Okay. Back to the game.
I know I'm trying to watch my words.
No, it's good. What else jumped out to you about the defensive performance?
So the defense, I felt like they got better as the game went on.
For sure.
And even them getting off the field, I was happy that they got their sacks. A couple sacks. It was cool to see just them get on the board with it. Half sack for just Sedarius, and then the safety.
Makuba,
man, that boy, everything I seen on film for him already, he be around the ball. Every tip ball I done seen, he right there, got it. I mean, this tip ball right in his hands, tipped up. Man, that was a gift, man. Take them gifts.
Now, were you going to get on him for getting caught by the O-lineman?
Well, I just say that was a great play by the O-lineman, having an angle.
Great play.
He just made him some money for real because that could have been a big play, big stop. But that was a big stop because they really didn't do much after that. We just kept it tight, and we needed the tush push for one.
Yeah.
That's something that is causing controversy right now. But
do you care about the tush push? How do you feel about this? I'm a little bit over the conversation, but I'm curious about your opinion.
I'm over it. People they like I say, people want to see it a certain way, and if everybody could do it, it wouldn't be a problem. But I just feel like that's the Eagles' play, and since it's rugby, this and that, it's like, look, it's a play. We all in there, and you got to stop it,
and everybody can do it.
Everybody can do it. Just film study, watch it, and if it becomes something where everybody can do, which I know it won't, but I just know that, man, Like, come on.
Now you're an Eagle.
Well, don't get it to 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1. Then.
That's right. Exactly.
Get stronger.
You're an Eagle. You're a defensive lineman.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like the idea that the O-line might be jumping a little bit early, the guards?
I can agree. I can agree that sometimes they don't always look as clean, and we got away with some stuff. Okay, we can agree there. I won't even fight nobody on that. Like, all right, well, let's start looking at it a little deeper.
But there are also times when it seems like the defensive line is offsides as well.
Yeah, and so I mean that neutral zone. They in that neutral zone because everybody know what's coming. Everybody know it's one of them straining plays, and you just gotta, man. It's a lot of work in that play. It's a lot of work for everybody.
Now, Zadarius Smith.
Yep.
I do have to ask you because when we talked over the summer, you said one of the toughest things for you about retiring was finding out that they had given away your locker.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because I've been in that locker for a long time.
Yeah.
And man, every little detail.
Like your home.
That was my home, for real. Home away from home. That's where everything came. I mean, every time I come up to my locker, had mail, all the colognes in there, everything I needed to.
Wait, how many colognes do you need?
Well, I like to switch it up. I'm trying to get better with the seasons, wearing different things for the seasons. And so I used to always highlight my couple fall, couple winter.
Okay.
Summertime. I like summertime fragrance. I'm a fresh type of fragrance anyway.
Okay.
But I like those. I like just having a variety.
Okay. Interesting. Did you get to clean it out yourself?
I did. Okay. I was little by little by little as the season was going. I knew it was gonna be that day when it came, and so I was like, I always had my stuff in there that I would just need after workouts and stuff like that, and then the stuff that's on your loop. But I didn't.
And so does somebody come to you and be like, "Hey, BG, like we're gonna give someone else this locker now," or did it happen and they didn't even tell you?
When it was a week out where. Like, all right, BG, this your last week, man, because the rookie's going to come in. I'm going to need the locker.
Who told you that?
Greg. But he put me in the other, Delamitros. He put me in the other locker room where me and Kelsey are.
Yeah.
And so he was like, yeah, I'm just going to move you over, but this the last week. And then that week, we was off. Well, I was in, but I wasn't in this every day like I was the weeks prior. And come back in one day, forgot about it, forgot that this was a week. And man, I come in, I'm like, 45? I'm like, who that? Man. And I was like, 45. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, it's that time. And so I just walked away, went to the locker room. Now I'm used to walking in, getting once you don't think about it no more, you don't think about it. I mean, once you get through it, you don't even think about it no more. That's just like now. The guys playing, it's just part of life now. Like I know I'm just not a part of that schedule. No more. I'm a part of this schedule, getting used to getting that hype feeling coming in, talking ball, talking about them Eagles, hopefully after great wins. But, yeah, man, it's just like with anything. You gotta let time hit it a little bit, and then you feel better.
And so now Zadarius Smith comes in, and he has been given that locker. You give him the official seal of approval for any advice he needs for that specific spot?
Well, he's been a great player in the league for a while, and I mean, I just know that he's a guy that I've talked to other guys about, and know that he's been somebody that people respect in the locker room. So I haven't played with him, but other guys have talked about him that play with him or are friends with him, and always had great things to say about him. So. I'm hoping just even with his start, getting a half sack in the first game, he looked good.
Yeah.
Body looking good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see just how he gets better and better just from not even having training camp.
But that locker, you give him.
I give it to him for sure. Because they need it in there. Them boys.
It's a very centrally located spot.
Yeah,
it
right
feels
in the middle.
An important spot. Yeah,
right in the middle. And I love it. I love to see it for them. I love to see just somebody coming in and do it the way they do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he gonna do it. He gonna come in and lead them the way he can while working hard, and then we'll see what them cards lay when it's time to have to play them.
3 words for Zadarius: locker rooms closed.
Oh yeah, that's one thing he can definitely take from me. Hey, y'all. So every time the media would come in, this is what I would do. I say, locker rooms closed.
All right, let's talk now, BG, about the other football season that has started. Let's see Bryson's getting after it.
Yeah, Bryson, man, he's been enjoying himself. Had a good little summer, him and Emerson. And, it's flag football time. Every Sunday we playing, and, he's loving it already. Be dressed just like me early. I got his stuff on.
You told us he's an early guy, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been cool to just watch him grow and just get better.
What position is he playing?
Right now it's flag, so it's like he play a little quarterback, a little running back, catch the ball too. It's just they all over the place. One thing I like though is he run to go get wherever the ball is. So that's the biggest thing for me. How you
rally to the ball?
How you playing defense? Are you around the ball? All that little stuff. So yeah,
What a surprise that defense matters more to you.
Oh yeah, what a surprise. But he I mean, man, I just want to say he love it. He really do love it. One thing that I know is he want to throw that ball every time.
Really?
Part of what I talked about, you come home, he don't care how busy you been. Dad, can you go outside and play with me? And when you hear that voice and you like, I don't want to say no too many times.
Sure.
Because it ain't gonna be that for too long.
Exactly.
So, I try to make sure I go out and be the best, dad that I could be even in them hard times.
Now, when you are watching him play, what are you like? Are you like an Eagles fan? Are you like questioning the coaches?
I'm trying not to put too much pressure on him. I'm trying to just because he already he probably gonna hear my name a lot of, oh, you Brandon Graham's dad or this and that. I want him to know that you Bryson. I want you to be who God called you to be. And so he got to make sure that he do it his way. If you want to play or you not want to play, it's okay. I'm not going to put that pressure on you, but whatever you do, just make sure you work hard at it. Like I tell him all the time, like, if you signed up for it, come on, man, let's finish it. Mm-hmm. Don't start something and then don't finish it. And that's just kind of been my motto because, I mean, even for me, I wanted to quit football when I first started because I got hit and it wasn't cool and I didn't feel good about it. But that was what me and my dad talked about. Talked about like, hey, I know you didn't go so well for you today, but since we started the season, man, you just got to finish it. And, then we talk about it for next year. And the only reason I went back to it because I felt like it would have made my dad a little mad if I didn't. So, but then I started liking it more because I got better. And then by the third year, my last year on the C team, at the time I was 10, that's when I got my first MVP. I had my first MVP year. And I just, I'm thankful for that because everything that I start, I really do try to finish. And I mean, I want to be a man of my word. And that's how I'm trying to, raise Bryce to, hey man, I know you ain't gonna like everything that you might sign up for, but that's why you gotta do your homework. You gotta do your homework before you get in there.
Yeah.
That too, so I know for him, I try to make sure, even baby girl, because it's important for them to know, like, you can't just be just doing stuff and then quitting and being done with it. It's like, nah, you started it. You were so hyped to do it. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but then you don't like what come with it though. Mm-hmm. You don't like some of the hard work that you got to put in. You say you want to be great, but what you willing to sacrifice?
Yeah,
all that little stuff. I mean, we still deal with it now. Us doing this podcast, it's like this is great, but it's gonna be a little work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be. It ain't just be. It's work, and it's cool work because it ain't even work that you really look at as work, but it's more of it takes some effort. People behind the scenes, all the stuff. So that's why I tell them, like,
shout out to Julian Bree.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to all the people behind the scenes that don't want to be seen but do a great job at what they do, and it ain't work for them. So I just know that that's what I try to teach them. Like, watch what you ask for because you might just get it, and then you might not like everything that come with it, but now you stuck with it because I ain't gonna let you be done with it because you got to finish it.
We need to brand like BG's life advice of the week because last week you had the very good piece of advice about calling somebody when you're thinking about them, and I heard from a bunch of people who were like, you know what, that is great advice, and I have done that this week, and it has made it has improved my life manifestly. Just like listening to BG.
I think.
So really, that's our BG pearl of wisdom for the week.
For real. God definitely put some stuff on me sometimes where it's like, wow. Like, even when I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, man, how did I think about that? I know that wasn't me. And so I know for me, yeah, sometimes I'm taking my own advice. Like, man, I need to be doing that too. Oh, that was good point.
Yeah.
Glad he brought that up.
Yeah, that happens when I'm talking to my kids too. It's like, yeah, I'm saying this, but like, it's good advice for me too.
Uh-huh. Hey, what's so funny too? Baby girl, she always try to tell me what my wife told me to do. Like, mommy told you to do this, and I'm like, girl, I know. But when you forgot what she told you, and then she tell you what to do, that's the best.
Yeah,
like, thank you, baby.
You say I know, but like I did forget.
Yep, I did forget, but thank you for reminding me. Woo! Sometimes it works with that, because
that's very funny.
Oh, that's funny. All right, y'all. Here's the thing. Whether it's football, life, or business, success is all about working with great people, having a plan, and bringing passion every single day. And when it comes to banking and helping Philly business owners, nobody does this better than First Trust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. If you're a business owner and tired of feeling like just another number, you won't with First Trust. They're family-owned, rooted right here in South Philly, and passionate about the city and our Eagles. First Trust isn't just a bank. They're about giving your business an edge to win. Big enough to make things happen, but not so big you can't sit down and have a real conversation about your business and get things done. Oh, and did you catch me in their TV commercial? It's good. Visit firsttrust.com or call 1-800-220-BANK to get in touch with them and tell them BG sent you. First Trust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. Get your home ready for cozy season during Ashley's Fall Savings Event. Happening now. Discover the season's warmest and coziest hot buys for every room in your home. From stylish living rooms to welcoming dining rooms to relaxing bedrooms, you'll find beautiful looks starting at just $299. And right now, buy today and pay later with no interest for 60 months. Because fall isn't just a season, it's a feeling. Visit your local Ashley showroom and start saving today.
All right, BG, let's do some NFL picks for Week 3. I want to hear what you think about some of these matchups. I won't go through every one, but a few of the big ones here.
Yeah.
Let's start Green Bay at Cleveland. You believe in the Packers? Have they looked like a real contender to you?
The Packers, they look like they're the team to beat this year. NFC. Just being honest, because Micah Parsons definitely bolstered their defense. Their corners are playing at a high level from this last game. It's only been 2 games, but I know that trading for him, it showed me that they going all in, just like how we was when we was trying to win our Super Bowl. So I'm gonna go with the Packers on that.
So when you say team to beat, you mean including the Eagles?
I'm saying Eagles every year.
Those 2 teams in the NFC.
I'll just say that'll be the team that we have to go through to beat right there. Because if I'm just speaking as an Eagles fan, that's a team that I say, hey, we got to make sure we step it up on them too.
Got that game coming up later this season.
We seen them in the playoffs last year, and I felt like when we sent the message was on kickoff when what's his name smacked them.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, fumble.
Oren Burks, right?
Yeah, yep, Oren, yep. And that boy put him on. You know what he did.
Yeah, the game was kind of over after that.
And it was kind of over after that.
Yeah.
That kind of this type of game with them, they got a really good defense, and they look like they hungry right now. So that'll be the team. I feel like they'll be the Browns.
All right, now I'm giving you the 2-0 Cincinnati Bengals, who might be without Joe Burrow, going up against the 1-1 Minnesota Vikings, who are going to be starting Carson Wentz in this game. BG.
You know what? That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a real good one because I feel like the guy from the Bengals, I don't know the quarterback name.
Jake Browning.
Yeah, Jake Browning. He came in and he got it done. Got it done for what they needed him to, but now it's different now that you the guy. And so we're going to see how he played. But if I had to go with the team to beat, I think Carson Wentz beat old Carson Wentz a little bit for this game.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What's your opinion on Carson Wentz these days?
I think Carson was a good quarterback, man. I don't know. I feel like after injuries and stuff like that I don't know. It just kind of went downhill.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's going uphill for him right now because of all the stuff he's been through. And so I know for him, I'm always rooting for people that I play with, and man, it's just you just want to see him win, and so I hope for him that he can make a name, have like a Baker Mayfield where he's bouncing around and then finally find that's something that stick again.
Yeah.
So excited for him.
How about 1-1 Dallas coming off that crazy game against the Giants, going to Chicago to play the 0-2 Bears?
Yeah, I think Dallas will definitely win that one. They're a little stronger. I mean, Chicago, I just don't see Caleb, with that pass rush.
Yeah.
Them boys, the way they blitz and do little things. I mean, I know Ben Johnson is a good coach, but when you out there and playing, I feel like Caleb right now, I don't know what's going on, but I think Dallas win that one.
All right, there are 2 matchups this week of undefeated teams. Eagles, Rams, which we'll get to, and then the Cardinals at the 49ers. Josh Sweat, your boy.
Oh yeah,
had a good game last
I like
week.
the Cardinals right now, man. Kyler Murray stepping up in a big way. I mean, none of that off the field stuff that's been going on with. I mean, it's been real quiet 2-0, but it's been good. It's been good. They've been playing good ball, good defense. I think that they get the win this week.
All right, last one, a great Monday night game this week. The Lions going to Baltimore.
That's a good one. I feel like both teams are good. My Detroit Lions being back at home, you see I got my D hat on right now. But if I had to say, man, that's going to be a hard-fought game right there. And I'm going to just go with my Lions because I don't want to root against them. That's going to be a hard-fought game right there. And I think they got potential to really, win that game, but they got to make sure that they stop the run too. Derrick Henry, I think that's going to be a big factor on who can stop him.
I like that you still call them your Lions.
Well, yeah,
you still got the Detroit.
I'm still Detroit.
I'm
still Detroit for sure, man. Whenever we not in it, I'm always rooting for them.
That's great.
Yeah, I thought they should have won when they lost to the 49ers off the stuff that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, man, we lost like how Lions normally lose. We always be winning, and then we always found some way to lose in the end. But I felt like that was their year to do it if they was going to do it.
All right, well, let's see if they can do it again on Monday night against the Ravens. Next up, it is time, BG, for some smack talk. Talk some smack to the Los Angeles Rams who are coming into the link at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Let's begin with the right tackle, Rob Havenstein, who, if my memory serves, you have given the business to in the past.
You already know what's going down, man. Hey, it's going to be one of them days, and it ain't going to be pretty. And I hope, the people at home ain't watching.
Right guard, Kevin Dotson, who got paid.
Oh, yeah, Kev. Hey, boy, you already know Jalen Carter about to tear you up today, boy. So, man, get ready. We about to run games around you.
The center, Coleman Shelton.
Coleman, man,
nice
you just so protected in the middle, man. But don't worry, when we get our one-on-ones, can't wait to get that 2-piece on you.
Ooh, a 2-piece. Left guard, young player Steve Avila.
Steve, hey, man, that name, Steve. Man, ain't nobody about to beat me with no name like that.
Tough for all the Steves out there.
Oh, yeah.
Left tackle, Alaric Jackson.
Alaric, you know what I did last year. You lucky I got hurt, but boy, you definitely know what I did to you last year trying to play that right tackle over there. Man, I'm going to come over here and see you. It's going to be the same thing today.
Jared Verse, the edge rusher who, talked a little smack against the Eagles fans in the playoffs, but did back it up a little bit.
Hey, Jared, you're going to be strapped today. That boy Lane already taken care of. He already know. It's going to be a light day for him, man. You already know how we do.
Emmanuel Forbes starting for the Rams. This is a player who A.J. Brown has just dominated in the past when he was with the Commanders.
Man, I know you didn't want to see this. And even if you try to go on the other side, not go on AJ's side, you got to make sure that you ready for Smitty too, because Smitty another one. And he might even be even better with the route running and all that stuff, man. Just know it's going to be a long day, and you better hope you get lucky with a tip ball or something.
Puka Nacua, the wide receiver.
Love Puka. You love Puka today, man. We're going to dominate you today, man. Don't come across that middle.
I like that. Devontae Adams, the other wide receiver.
Hey, Devontae. Hey, man. Q-Bay. Q-Bay. That's all I'm going to say. That boy Q. Strap.
The grizzled veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew. Hey, man, you got your one. But, man, I'm going to be on that throwing arm today. And man, you ain't gonna like us after this. I'm just getting all the love I can get out you right now. But I'll see you soon.
The pretty boy head coach, Sean McVay.
Hey, Sean. Hey, man, just don't run this way, man, because you already know what's going on. You running plays, man. You just wasting plays because ain't no run this way.
Very much. All right, let's get to Here It Comes. Let's talk about this matchup, BG, the Eagles and the Rams. And I do want to start. I don't want to bring up bad memories.
Yeah.
But your last regular season game was in LA.
Yeah, it was.
When you got hurt. And you were absolutely dominating that game.
Man, felt good. Definitely felt good. All I remember is just dominating. And that's how I kind of want to keep it for the most part because it was all good. Injuries part of it. But, man, it felt good to just feel like you still had it. Feel like you, man, was just building to getting better every week. And it was I can't wait to watch the boys go out there this week because they got a challenge because they got better. They got better this offseason too. And we respect them guys and we know how hard they work because of the coach that they got and how they kind of run it because we've got people over here from the Rams that's over here with us that got a ring now. And so now man, it's just about going out there and just execution. We got to get after Matthew. We got to get to him. I feel like we got to stop the run. I mean, we got some stuff that's going in our favor. We at home too. So let's get a crowd a good show.
How does all of that misdirection stuff affect you as an edge rusher, as a defensive lineman?
Well, you got to make sure whatever your job is, you doing it at a high level. So some people always complain, "Oh man, you got contained," but if you don't know the scheme on how they're telling us, we got to make sure that when we running down, that we taking the running back away first. Then we react to the play action pass, the boot, where the quarterback fakes the run and then go the opposite way. Most of the time, based off the scheme, coach now they have you being more patient, where the linebacker can play a little more aggressive at the running back because he ain't got to worry about the quarterback getting out because now I have contained. But it just depends. It's just different, when you playing those misdirections. You gotta be disciplined, and it's the type of game that you gotta make sure that you discipline because you don't want them to have a free runner, and then you don't want him to be free roaming outside the pocket so that he can make plays down the field.
This is actually probably my favorite thing about watching you play. It wasn't the sacks; it was all the times, and this would happen like all the time. And I did not understand how teams did not have this pegged correctly with you. They would leave you unblocked on the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking that you were going to get sucked in on the misdirection. And you're there doing your responsibility, being, not losing contain. And you get the TFL on the backside. Stop testing Brandon Graham with this. He's not going to fall for it.
I'm telling you, they be testing me all the time. And it's love. It's love, though, because that's a stat that I can continue to have. I appreciate it. Giving them free TFLs,
right?
Especially in Jim Schwartz defense. Man, Jim Schwartz. Shout out to Jim Schwartz. He was a really good coordinator. Always had me. I love his scheme. I mean, of course, I know the Browns loving him, especially on defense. As a D lineman, that's the dream right there to have. It's minimum responsibilities other than just go wreak havoc, and that's what we used to do. We used to go out there and wreak havoc, and I'm glad we got a Super Bowl together.
Back to that Rams game, not to bring up a sad memory, but what did it feel like when you did get hurt in the middle of playing so well?
I was sad, but in my mind I'm like, B, you know what? You've been here before, man. It's all right. Hey, you got a good team. You got to continue to keep being the leader. Make sure that you go out and not tuck your tail because you got hurt. Oh, my plans didn't go like I wanted to go. I mean, who plans do? It's all about God's plan. So for me, I made sure that I didn't cry over spilled milk. It is what it was. I dealt with it. Of course, I had my moments where I was hurting a little bit, and I'm like, hey, I'm having that type of day. Man, I want to play this game. It's always pregame stuff, always the game right before the game start. And once the game started, I was cool. But it was just wanting to be there with the guys because you work so hard, man. And I mean, to be playing at that high level at that time and just feel like you still had some more, that's where it was. It stung me a little, but I didn't let it take over where I was being bitter or acting a certain way. It was just like, hey, you had your moments where, man, I really would love to have played this game against Baltimore the next game.
Yeah.
And all these other games that was like big games. Every game a big game in the NFL.
Yeah.
But it's more like,
it felt like that last year too. Yeah.
Yeah, last year every game was big because all the teams we played was legit.
Yeah.
We end up seeing them in the playoffs, like Washington. Then you got
we had the Rams again.
The Rams again.
Yeah.
We played them again. That could have been a loss.
And that was a snowball game. So
yes.
that one might have felt extra like I wanted to be out there.
Man, I wanted to be out there because it looked like they was just having fun, making plays. All the people, just from Jalen Carter punching it out to what's his name, getting a strip sack on him or a sack on him. It was strip sack, Nolan. And man, man, that's where it started to hurt.
The play when you got hurt, do you remember the play, and did you know right away what it was?
Well, I didn't know what it was. I just knew it just felt like a little sting, like a bee sting in my elbow, and then it just was numb. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm like, but it's just a little numb. He must have hit my funny bone or something, And sure enough, when I had to press down, oh man, that's when you felt it. And I was like, oh, okay. But I thought I could still play. I was like, well, can we wrap it up and I just still play? He was like, nah. Like, okay. I'm like, all right. But yeah, man, I was sad, but I got my act together real quick because I was like, how you respond is everything. And it's not always easy, but I wanted to make sure I responded in a good way because I know I got young kids watching, and to know that the type of season we was having and the type of season it ended up becoming towards the end anyway, it's like, man, who wouldn't want to be a part of all of that? And I felt like I had to get out of my own head with that because it was more, I am a part of it. I'm in it. I'm in it with them.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to lead. And that's how I just kind of approached it. And it was just a daily walk in that because, like I told you, when I had my bad moments or wanted to talk to somebody about it, I just talk to wifey. And then we talk about it, and then I get over it. Then now it's like, okay, well, let's get to the next game.
And at what point after the injury did you set your sights on, you know what, I could be back for the Super Bowl?
When I was talking to Hollis Thomas, and we was out at an event together, and he was like, hey, man, I had that before, too. He was like, about 2.5 months, you're going to be feeling good. So I don't see why you couldn't come back for the playoffs. I mean, come back for the Super Bowl if we make it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep that in mind. Bet. Like, and then I started talking to Monty,
Monty Wong.
Yeah, Monty Wong, our physical trainer. And he was like, hey, man, that's not so bad. I mean, I feel like your rehab is going really good right now. And I mean, but let's just keep working. All right, cool. We go and we talked with Howie and all them, and then Doc was like, nah, man, you crazy. Doc that did my surgery was like, nah, I don't think so. But he was like, we'll see. And so we was getting close. And man, when we beat the Commanders,
you're 2 weeks away now.
2 weeks away. I was like, man, we gotta try it now. And so we had this brace. They ordered me a brace that only kept me like where I couldn't go all the way back.
Okay.
Just kept me like right here to lock out. Because where you tear is when you gotta absorb and press back.
Okay.
So they'd rather me just be here to press out already.
Okay.
And so it was cool. It worked. In practice, I was hitting like it was regular. And I didn't feel nothing. And man, I got to the game, took my little meds, and really didn't feel nothing. And man, I was so happy I went out there. Like what you said, I had my first pass rush play, destroyed, what's the name? Got a holding call.
Yeah, got a holding call, yeah.
And man, it was just, it felt like, it felt right. It felt right. And I'm happy that I was able to.
Jawan Taylor, I'm going to say the name just so.
Jawan, Jawan. I appreciate you, man, because you big boy, but I'm big boy.
Now, to the thing we were talking about before, would it have been harder if it was your inside arm? Like,
you know what? If it was my dominant arm, maybe.
Right.
Maybe not. Because
when you're on the left side, does it matter to you? Like, do you need one arm more than the other?
Well, I need my dominant arm for sure to be confident in like my little moves that I do.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think it would have been. I think I would have been able to push through it even more because it would have been my dominant arm. Because it's just, I'm used to dealing with pain with my dominant arm, but my left one, it was just different, especially in this spot, right there,
okay,
right where you start to press out. It's just a lockout.
And then did you re-tear it?
Yeah, I retore it, but I didn't know because, like I told you, I had my meds I was on. I didn't know.
Listen, powerful meds.
Yeah, and it was wifey just was like, man, it looks swollen.
Oh no!
And once we seen it, it was just like a little tear that he just had to redo it over again.
Can you explain when we're talking Toradol?
Oh yeah, well,
like what does that? How does that make you feel? Or it makes you feel nothing.
It's you feel something, but it just numbs you. Just a mask. That's all. And I mean, I take that because it's about feeling good in the game. And so that's what I did.
And so how long did it take to then rehab again?
It took 4 months again, and it took me like really 4.5, and I was cleared by July, and then just been working ever since.
Cleared, but
when can I play golf? That's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know because when
it's so funny. The first rehab was like, get me back for the Super Bowl. I will be there to be with my team when it matters.
Yep.
Back in like a month later. When can I play golf?
When can I play golf? And that's exactly what my whole thing was. And once I knew I could play golf, then I felt like I was back because it did hurt from just that that extension at first. But after that, I ain't feeling no more, and I felt like I was getting better, and I was strengthening it in weight room, and I'm still doing it now, still working.
How do you feel about this game for the Eagles, and how does it play out?
I think the Eagles have a big task this week. I really do feel like they gotta carry out their game plan. It's gonna be a battle. Them boys, they well coached just like we are, and they all about the details just like us. And it's really about who make the most plays. And I feel like the Eagles, we just gotta execute. That's what it comes down to. We got to get to Stafford because they got some good players. They got some receivers over there. They're gonna try to hit us. In areas. Guys just got to step up. Special teams got to make sure they be a big factor too. In that we got to get us a return to the house.
Ooh, I like that.
Got to get us a return to the house. Get a spark because Michael Clay is a good coach, man. I really like just his story on how from us starting. Watching him from Chip Kelly days, then being under Phip, and then just building his way to becoming the head special teams coach. And man, I root for all that, man. I'm telling you, he has been grinding. I tell him all the time, man, it's that day, it's coming. So maybe, hopefully, this will kickstart him for the year.
I like that. Good prediction from BG. That'll do it for this episode of the Unblocked podcast. Please make sure that you're subscribing to the channel, like the video, comment below, and we will talk to you next Wednesday with our man, Josh Sweat.
Go Birds.